Silko and Lance Hudak, the quarterback. Our officials for tonight's ball game, the referee is Lou Izodi. The head linesman is Tom Link. The back judge, Kenny Lutzo. The umpire, Dennis Irwin. And the line judge, Mike Marusa. Again, the Mustangs in with a 1-win, 1-loss record. They did not get to play the first week of the regular season because of a teacher strike at Forest Hills. That was their scheduled to be their opening opponent, and the game was not played. So the Bobcats, Hawk, have at least a one-game experience advantage under their belt.
Yes, and from what I've heard, Forest Hills would like to reschedule the game because they're definitely contenders in District 6. But they may not have enough points if they can't get that game rescheduled, and I don't think Portage is too anxious to reschedule it, right?
Okay, we had the coin toss. Portage has won it off here. John Dunlap will kick off for the Bobcats. Trusick is deep along with Vargo for the Mustangs. Approaching the ball, and it's a good kick. Trusick on the 15. He stumbles, regains his feet. He's up to the 10, 20, 27-yard line where Willie Hauser and Ray Sobolski brings him down, along with Dave Cavanaugh. It'll be 1st and 10, Mustang ball on their own 27-yard line. Okay, Portage has the ball. He rolls left. Quarterback rolls left. He turns and he's sacked. Sean Bench from the linebacker position. Come in and got Hudak, the quarterback, on a roll left. Bench was in there, and it's a 10-yard loss. Sean Bench starts off with a big defensive play, Hawk.
Portage, noted for their ground game, goes to the air on the first play, so it looks like they tried to surprise the Bobcats that time.
2nd down, 20. The officials delay. The kicking tee was still on the field. Now we have the tee off the field. We're ready to go. 2nd and 20. Hudak over center. High formation. Receivers split wide right and left. Serbine, the fullback, gets the call. Jimmy Lucas on the stop, along with Ray Sobolski. Pickup of about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 17 at the 20-yard line.
Rex, that was a power play over right tackle. The fullback led up through the hole, but the Bobcats quickly stopped it for a short gain.
Bobcats look fired up, Hawk. Minus yardage on this first possession by the Mustangs. High formation. Hudak back to pass, and incomplete, intended for the back out of the backfield that time, Trusick, but Jimmy Lucas was in on the coverage, and the pass was a little bit wide, but had it been on target, Hawk, I think Lucas might have been in position to make the interception.
Yeah, that particular pass could have been gotten by anybody.
So we have a 4th down, 20, at the 20, and Portage is in punt formation. Bentley, the punter, Cavanaugh and Meehan are the receivers for the Bobcats. A low kick. It bounces once, and Cavanaugh has it on a full head of steam, gets by one tackler, but not the second. But it was a short kick, and Cavanaugh will have the return down to the 42-yard line of the Mustangs, where it will be 1st and 10. Good field position to start off the ball game here. Schaefer made the tackle for the Mustangs. 1st and 10. Danny Shirley at quarterback. I formation. Now we have split backs and receivers split wide right. Shirley hands off. It's Silko up the middle. He gets about 7-8 yards up the middle. Trusick on the tackle. Good 1st down carry.
That too, Rex, was a power isolation play, but Johnny Silko did a nifty piece of running there. He cut back to the inside and picked up about 6 yards.
Looked like Silko ran John Dunlap's play there. They shifted positions in the backfield, and John Dunlap led the blocking. So it's second down, 4 at the 36. Man in motion left. Shirley, hands off. John Dunlap, a right and right. He breaks the tackle. They got him by the shirt sleeve and pulled down, but not after John Dunlap gets enough yardage for the first down. Ickes on the tackle for Portage along with Kissel.
Rex, that time the Bobcats went against the motion. They came back with a misdirection play to John Dunlap, and who almost broke the tackle and picked up considerably more yardage.
Okay, 5-yard pickup, good for first and 10, just outside the 30-yard line. Receiver split left and pitch left. Silko. He was stopped that time. Bentley in, blitzing from that linebacker position, made the stop for a loss on the play of about 3.
That was a crunching tackle by the Portage defense. You could hear that hit from up here.
So we have a 3-yard loss for Johnny Silko on the pitch around left end, and it'll be second down, 13 at the 33-yard line. Big Jimmy Ricchini split wide right. Shirley over center, one back in the backfield. It's Silko. Motion right. Kavanaugh fading right. Danny Shirley fades. He's sacked. Smithko on the tackle. Shirley rolling right. Couldn't get away from him. And the loss is about 9 yards. And Hawk, we're going backwards here.
Yeah, Rex, I think Portage's defense has the Bobcats confused. They lined up in a 4-5-2 defense that time.
Okay, that's a little bit different than they showed earlier in the year when the coaches were telling of our scouting report. We have a shotgun formation, 3rd and 22, back at the 42. Shirley takes the snap. He's fade. He looks. He has a man open, and it's almost picked off. Meehan was out there, but number 1, kick. Come up from his safety position. Almost had the interception, but it bounced off his hands and incomplete, and it'll be 4th down, a punting situation at the 42-yard line.
Rex said Danny's seen Big Jim Ricchini. The middle was wide open there, and that's probably one of the soft spots in that defense, the area between the deep halfbacks and the linebackers.
John Dunlap punts the ball. It's a good one. Fielded by Kick on the 10. He sheds a tackler, tries the left side, but he's brought down by Joey Sleesman after about a 7-yard return, and it'll be 1st and 10, Mustang ball on the return to the 18-yard line. And we'll pause for this message.
CR Motors makes a difference.
Everybody loves a winner. You'll win big with CR Motors when you drive away in your new 88 Chevrolet, Buick, Pontiac, Olds, or Cadillac from CR Motors. You'll get GM cash back up to $1,500, and you'll beat the '89 price increase.
General Motors makes the cars and trucks. CR Motors makes the difference.
CR Motors, Route 22, Blairsville.
CR Motors makes a difference.
Just like the Blairsville Bobcats have carved winning records the past few seasons, Blairsville Buy-Low has carved prices on over 18,000 items. Everything in the store is reduced every day of the year. The winning team at Blairsville Buy-Low would like to wish the Blairsville Bobcats the best of luck in '88. Blairsville Buy-Low, locally owned and operated by Mike Manella and located on Market Street in downtown Blairsville. Shop at Blairsville Buy-Low, and remember, buy low or pay more.
Okay, we're back. The quarterback, Hudak, rolls right around the right side and finally brought down by Pat Meehan after about a 12-yard pickup and a 1st and 10. Portage ball on their own 32-yard line.
Rex, that time Portage had twin receivers flanked to the right with motion back to the left, and they were in a strong wing formation right. And Hudak got outside the containment and picked up the 1st down.
High formation, Hudak. Hands off, up the middle, Trusick. Gets about 3-4 yards before he's finally brought down by Joe Gibson on the right, over the right guard on the power play. Vince Sleesman on the stop along with Gibson. Picked up of 4 yards and 2nd down, 6 at the 36. No score here in the first quarter, 5:51 remaining. Portage Mustangs against the Blairsville Bobcats. Bobcats in their 53 defense. Second down, 6. Receiver split wide left. Wide side of the field left. Hudak over center. He pitches left. Sherbine comes up. John Dunlap gets the initial hit. Holds on and is helped out by Jimmy Ricchini and Dave Cavanaugh for a loss of a yard on the play.
Rex, that was the same formation as they had set up the last time, but this time instead of the quarterback rolling out and keeping it, he pitched it. But the Bobcats were ready to stop that one.
So we have a third down, 7. The ball's at the 35-yard line. Wide side of the field, right. Receivers split wide right. Split backfield. Man in motion. Hudak rolls right. He's looking, he fires, and it's incomplete over the head of Latui, number 4. He was the intended receiver. The coverage was by Pat Meehan and John Dunlap. And it's an incomplete pass, bringing up 4th down in a punting situation for the Mustangs.
Rex, that was a pass play off that first play that they ran in this series. The formation was the same. The motion was back towards the middle of the ball, and this time they threw off.
Bentley back in punt formation. Cavanaugh and Meehan deep for the Bobcats. The punt is a good one. Drives Meehan back. He takes it on the fly. Up the middle. Gets a block. No penalty. And a late flag on the play. Latui on the tackle. Almost at the point of where the tackle was made, we had an illegal block, I think, Hawk.
That's what it looked like.
And the officials get their first
Looked like an infraction on number 74, Finn Sleesman, Rex, for an illegal block.
Okay, and we have the step off against the Bobcats. 15 yards from the point of the foul. Referee Lou Izotti, along with his crew, Tom Link, Kenny Lutzo, Dennis Irwin, and Mike Marusa, spot the ball back at the 28-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. Shirley over center. Moving left to right on your radio dial. Bobcats have it. Receivers left. Handoff up the middle. Silva breaks the tackle up the middle. And Trusick finally from defensive halfback position makes the stop, but not till after a 7-yard gain. Make that 8 yards for Johnny Silko. Making it 2nd down and 2 at the 36. Johnny Silko getting a lot of action early here, Hawk.
Yeah, he's running well. He looks quick. He's got good vision, good balance.
High formation, Shirley over center. Takes the snap. John Dunlap over left guard. Fights for 1st down yardage. No, I don't think he's going to make it. Stopped about the line of scrimmage. Joe Hutchke, the big middle guard. We've heard a lot about him, Hawk. Joe Hutchke, returning middle guard. I guess he gave the Bishop McCourt team fits last week at the middle guard position for a while, and he's a good one. And it stopped John for no gain, where it's 3rd down and 2. High formation. Receiver split left. Shirley takes the count. He hands to John. John has the 1st down and more. Over right tackle, John Dunlap. Kissel on the stop, along with kick. Pickup of 5 and a Bobcat 1st down at the 42-yard line.
Rex, the zone between the linebackers and the defensive backs is very vulnerable. I look for the Cats to run some play action here and hit that middle. Okay, there's got to be 15 yards between the linebackers and the single safety this time.
We're passing on 1st down. Shirley goes back and hits Cavanaugh on the right sideline. Complete. Oh, he almost broke the tackle, but a big gain on the play. Bentley finally made the tackle, driving Cavanaugh out of bounds after about a 20-yard pickup into Mustang territory at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
Rex, the Cats have a lot of weapons. They have good receivers, good runners, a strong-arm quarterback in Danny Shirley, and they're just unpredictable. It's difficult to stop this team.
with that defense cheating on the line, we're going to see more first down passes, I'm sure. We have receiver split left. 1st and 10. Shirley fades again. He's looking. He has a man wide open.
There's the middle.
He has it. He breaks
Jimmy
the
might
tackle.
go.
He's down inside the 10, 5. He's down at the 5-yard line. Big gainer. Kick finally brought him down, but not till after Jimmy Ricchini got 28 yards down to the 10-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10 just outside the 10. We could get a first down without scoring a touchdown, but Big Jimmy Ricchini on the reception makes the catch and the big play on the first down pass play, and we have a 1st and goal, and we're 1st and 10 at the 10.5 and threatening.
Tackling Jimmy, Rex, is like tackling a sequoia.
He's a big one. There goes John Dunlap. He's got that nose for the goal line. He's down close. Look, Arnold made the tackle, but John got close to the goal line. He's down at the 1. They might have to measure. It's going to be 2nd down and inches for the first down. Check that, Hawk. We had a first down at the 6. I thought it was at the 10. It's at the 6. So we have 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. Shirley over center. Full house backfield. He hands to still go up the middle. Close. No call yet. Now we have the delayed call for the touchdown. Still go. Get it in from 1 yard out.
Rex, the Cats did a good job of disguising that play. They moved one of their backs in the cheat position right behind the right tackle. And obviously it looked like John Dunlap was going to run the same play, but this time they gave it to Silko off right guard, and he went in for the score.
Johnny Silko gets the score with 1:44 in the first quarter. 6-0 Bobcats. John Dunlap to attempt the extra point. Fat man hold. He gets it down. It's up, and it's
good.
So the score, Blairsville Bobcats 7, Portage Mustangs nothing. We'll pause for this message.
Love's a winner. You'll win big with CI Motors when you drive away on your new 88. That's right. For only 88 cents your first month, you can receive HBO and Cinemax and experience more for less. Installation is now only $5. Call 459-5400 for details. Some restrictions apply.
We're back at Blairsville Memorial Field, where the Bobcats, on an impressive 7-play, 72-yard drive, just scored the first touchdown of the game. John Stilko pounding over from the 1-yard line. With the score now, Blairsville 7 and the Mustangs of Portage nothing.
Okay, we have John Dunlap's kickoff. It's a good one, and Cardo on the return, goes up the middle, gets back. He gets up to about the 35, 36-yard line, where Willie Hauser and Jimmy Lucas make the stop. So it'll be 1st and 10, Mustang ball at their own 36. Quarterback sneak. Good yardage. Hudak on the keeper. Stopped by Joe Gibson and Vince Sleesman. And middle linebacker Jimmy Lucas on the stop. Saw an opening over the middle, called his own number, and got 5 yards, where it'll be 2nd down and 5.
Joe Hutsky of the Mustangs made a nice block there to spring the quarterback for 5.
We're going to hear his name a lot tonight. He's a good one. Trusick fumble. I think he got it back. The ball rolled forward as he was being tackled, but he lunged and got there before Kavanaugh could get there. And actually, it's a gain of 3 yards. And we had last week the turning point in the ball game on the 38-yard return against Bishop Carroll. Pretty much turning that game around. But we have a 3rd down and 2 here. Big play for the Bobcat defense, hopefully. Hudak over center. He hands off. Sherbine close to the first down. And Joey Kolosky in there at linebacker made the stop along with Jimmy Lucas. And we're going to have a timeout for the measurement here. Hudak, a quarterback. Trusick, Sherbine are the running backs. Receivers split both left and right. He fades. Hudak fades. He looks, fires, loops one up, and it's complete by number 22, Trusick. And as the catch is made, going to be good enough for the first down. So,
And experience more for less. Installation is now only $5. Call 459-5400 for details. Some restrictions apply.
okay, we're back here at the Blairsville Memorial Field. The big halfback, Trusick, tried the right side on 1st and 10, and he gets a nice gain. There's a fumble, and the ball rolls loose, but is recovered by Portage. And he had about 8 yards there.
Yeah, that was a break for the Bobcats, Rex.
The ball came backwards.
The Mustangs lost yardage on that fumble, but still managed to pick up 5 yards.
At 35, deepest penetration by the Mustangs so far tonight. Hudak over center. Split back. Fakes the handoff. Turbine tries the right side, gets nothing. Sean Bentz on the stop. Benson Cebulski on the tackle, no gain on the play, maybe even a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 6.
That was excellent penetration by Sean Bentz, who managed to get through the line and stop the ball carrier for a 1-yard loss.
Senior linebacker and 3-year starter, 3-year letterman and starter, and it's 3rd down and 6. And Hudak fades. He rolls left. He fires, and it's intercepted. John Dunlap is going to go all the way.
Nobody's going to get
him. The quarterback has a chance to get him, folks. He's down at the 10, the 8, and Hudak gets him at the 8-yard line. But John Dunlap picked it off at the 40-yard line and rolls 50 yards before Hudak, the quarterback, had the angle on him and finally got him after let's make that a 52-yard interception return down inside the 10. They spotted at the 9-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal to go. The player of the week last week, John Dunlap, picks it off, goes 52 yards. Big defensive play by the Cats, and we have a 1st and goal at the 9.
Rex, the score here just might deflate the Mustangs. This could be the turning point of this ball game.
Shirley hands off. John Dunlap tries left side, doesn't get too much. About back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little more. Trusick having a fine game. And there's a man shaken up for Portage. The officials don't see it. And finally, the official signals injury timeout.
Buy low or pay more.
Okay, 2nd and goal at the 8. Meehan split, wide right. Full house backfield. John Dunlap at tailback. Pass intended for Meehan, incomplete. The ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that knocked the ball off target, incomplete.
Rex, that wasn't a very well executed play. That was a quick slant pattern run by Meehan, but it didn't fool anybody, and the pass was thrown behind the slanting Pat Meehan. Rex, it's important that the Cats score on this particular possession.
Yes, we have check that 3rd and goal at the 8. Shirley rolls right, looking, firing, over the middle, incomplete. Bentley got a hand on it, and the big tight end Ricchini dove at it at the goal line, but couldn't quite reach it, and the ball fell incomplete, and the kicking team is on the field for the Bobcats. Meehan in holding position. John Dunlap trying to hurry up and change his shoe while the kicking team lines up, and he's going to attempt a field goal from the 15-yard line. It'll be a 25-yard attempt. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it's no good. No good. Wide to the right. It was a delayed call by the officials. It could have been. It was a close one, and the call finally came from the end zone that the kick was wide. It was high enough, Hawk.
Yeah, it was far enough, too. It was just a little bit to the right.
So the Mustangs hold. The Bobcats don't capitalize on the John Dunlap interception and come up with nothing here, although they do still lead 7-0, and the Mustangs take over 1st and 10 on their own 20.
That was a big morale booster for the Mustangs, Rex.
1st and 10. Turbine the big fullback, over left side, not too much. Gain of maybe a yard. Kavanaugh and Ricchini on the stop. It'll be 2nd and 9 at the 21.
We have to credit the Bobcat defense. The Mustangs, noted for their relentless ground attack, are having difficulty rushing the ball against Blairsville's 5-3 defense.
Hudak over center. I formation. Takes hands off. Fumble. Blairsville has it. The mix-up on the handoff that time. Pickard back. He's all right, folks. He was out with an injury for one series, but he comes up with the big fumble recovery for the Bobcats on the 16-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, and the Bobcats have it right back, Hawk.
Rex, I'm not sure if that was Pickard. That might have been senior linebacker Jimmy Lucas.
Okay, we had conflicting reports here. We'll have to check and see who come up with that fumble. Could have been Lucas, could have been Pickard. 1st and 10. Man in motion left. Sherrill, hands right. John Dunlap breaks the tackle at the line, and around the right side gets 2 yards, maybe 3. Hutsky on the stop. And we'll give him 2. So it'll be 2nd down and 8. Pickard on that fumble recovery, and we have another opportunity for the Bobcats. We just missed a field goal from 25 yards out after having 1st and goal. So now we have 2nd and 7 down at the 14. Shirley calls a signal. Now we have movement in the offensive line before the snap, and the penalty is going to go against the Bobcats.
Rex, mistakes like this are critical to the Bobcat plans of putting some more points on the board here. The Mustangs are still in their 4-5 defense, so look for the Bobcats to maybe attack that middle with a quick opener or some sort of play-action pass.
Okay, 2nd down, 13, back at the 19. Shirley calls signal, rolls left, looking, fires, wide open. Kavanaugh has it inside the 10, down to about the 6, and it's going to be short. That's going to be close. They're going to have to look at it, and the officials are marking it and looking across. The sticks are on the opposite side of the field. We're moving right to left, and they're going to signal for a timeout for measurement. So we have about a 12 to 13-yard pickup on the Shirley to Kavanaugh pass on the left sideline, and 2 big catches tonight for Dave Kavanaugh.
And an excellent call by Blairsville's offensive coordinator, Greg Perschetti. Against the 4-5, the Bobcats had them split across the width of the field and open up some passing lanes.
And Shirley on the mark once again. They're stretching it out, and it's going to be Kavanaugh's down there signaling for the 1st down, but the Fishers taking a close look at this. And it's going to be short. It's going to be about an inch and a half short, but we have a 3rd down play coming up, so we have 2 tries to get this inch, Hawk.
Yeah, I think it's time for John Silko.
Okay.
Or John Dunlap.
Okay, we have 2 good running backs. Both got sizable yardage this year. And John Dunlap, player of the week last week with 3 touchdown runs. And I think it might be his time, Hawk. He has the nose for the goal line. Although they're having trouble running inside on this Mustang defense.
So we have some studs in the interior of that line, Rex.
And the big nose tackle, Hutsky, bottling things up inside. But we have a 3rd and inches just outside the 6. Shirley over center. Long count. Takes the quarterback's neck. We have a penalty flag. Penalty flag on the play, and the Bobcats are called for illegal procedure. It looked like Shirley was trying to draw that offside, bobbed his head, and we got advantage of the break last week, but the officials said no. He says that's illegal, and we get the illegal procedure call against the Bobcats. So instead of 3rd and inches, we have 3rd and a long 5 at the 11.
That changes the whole strategy, Rex. Now the Bobcats find themselves in a situation where they must pick up a first down.
Okay, we have a misdirection play, and Shirley mix-up, looked for somebody to hand off, and nobody was there, so he tried the left side and got back just to the line of scrimmage where Dave Gibson made the defensive play for the Mustangs. So we have 4th down, 6, and we're back at the field goal attempt again, Hawk. This time from the... Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we're going to kick it. The ball is going to be spotted at the 19-yard line, so we have a 29-yard attempt. Pat Meehan will hold. Snap is good. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it's good! 29-yard field goal. The Blairsville Bobcats 10, the Portage. We're back. Blairsville just scored on a field goal by John Dunlap. He kicks off. Up man at about the 30, takes it up the middle. Ball sticker on the return. Gets about 7 yards. On the return out to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Portage ball.
Rex, we have a redemption factor here. John Dunlap came through this time. That 29-yard field goal could have been a 40-yard field goal because he had the distance. It was plenty long.
Good strong leg by John Dunlap. After the fumble recovery by Pickard at the 16, the offense bogged down, but Dunlap comes through with the field goal to make it a situation where the Mustangs must score twice to take the lead. Okay, pitch left. Sherbine on the end sweep. Breaks a tackle, and Johnny Silko, Doug Pickard, and Joe Kolaski in on that tackle, along with Sean Bent. Sherbine tried the left side and got back not quite to the line of scrimmage, where the pursuit was there, and a loss of a half yard on the play.
John Silko did a good job of reading that play, Rex. He came up, and he missed the tackle, but he nevertheless forced the runner to slow down, and his teammates came in for the kill.
Okay, here we go on the roll right. Hudak looking, fires. Oh, it's through the hands. The man was open. Latui, the wide receiver, had to go up for it. Meehan was there on the coverage, but the ball slipped off the fingertips, a little bit too tall, and we're going to have a 3rd down and about 10 and a half at the 36-yard line. Second quarter, Bobcats 10, Mustangs 0, 5:19 remaining in the first half. Wide formation left. Hudak back. He fires. It didn't get the call. Yes, it's a completed pass. Latui catches the ball close to the left sideline and close to the 1st down yardage. They're going to mark it short, a yard short. So we have a 4th and 1. Mustangs have the ball still in their own territory at the 45-yard line. And the punting team is on the field. Kavanaugh is back for the Bobcats on the return team. Bentley in punt formation. Maybe a fake here, Hawk.
I doubt it, Rex.
Snap is low. He gets it out. Good punt. Kavanaugh lets it go over his head. Takes a Portage bounce down close to the 10. And Latui downs the ball with on about the 12-yard line with 4:20 remaining in the half. Bobcats up 10-0.
Rex, even though Portage completed that last pass for about a 9.5-yard gain, the Cats have been successful by forcing Portage out of their game plan. The Mustangs are notorious for their rushing game, but they can't seem to move the ball on the ground at all tonight against the formidable wall of the Blairsville defense.
Okay, Bobcat ball deep in their own territory. Shirley over center. Hand up up the middle. John Silko. Bentley, Hutchke, and Arnold on the stop. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. And we can't move the interior line out for the Huskies here.
No, Rex, the Bobcats are thinking no penalties and hold on to that football because the ball is deep in their territory on their 12-yard line.
Okay, we have 2nd down, 8. Pitch left. Silko turns the corner, cuts it up. Good yardage. Runs up the back of the blocker. Meehan out there on the block, threw a good block, and Bentley on the stop. Silko ran right up the back of Pat Meehan, the wide receiver blocking on the play, and good yardage. Gain of 8 out to the 20-yard line, what'll be 3rd and 2.
John's having a better game tonight, Rex. Last week, it seemed like every time he touched the ball, he ran into blue jerseys from Bishop Carroll. Tonight, he's got some openings.
Hand off to Silko again. Hey, he finds an opening up the middle, has a 1st down. And we'll take about a 8-yard pickup on that play. McCabe on his tackle. Good enough for a 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line with 2:45 remaining in the half. And that was a big 1st down, huh?
Yes, it was, Rex. The Bobcats maintain possession, and they keep working on the clock. It's ticking off in their favor with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go.
Now we have a whistle and a timeout, a late timeout by Portage, just before at their own 26-yard line, 2:32 remaining in the half. Shirley over center. Fires a pass for Ricchini. He follows it, and it finally falls incomplete. Jimmy Ricchini got one hand on that ball, flipped it up in the air, and got hit, and the ball was bouncing around off some fingertips, finally hit the ground, falling incomplete.
Rex, that was a well-designed play. That was a fake dive and a delayed quick pass to Jimmy Ricchini over the middle. The pass was just a little wide.
It could have been traumatic for the Bobcats had that ball fallen in enemy hands, but the play goes incomplete, and we have 2nd and 10. Shirley over center. I formation. Shirley fades. They're looking for another score. He's going long. Man open. He has it. Pat Meehan went up over the defender and made the catch, and no conservative play here, Hawk. We have a 22-yard pickup and a 1st down out at midfield. Took it right off of Arnold. The defensive back went right over him, and we have 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe.
Rex, the Bobcats aren't conservative. They want more points. This is a very confident football team.
Okay, we have receivers wide left. Shirley over center. I formation. He fades. Left. Looks. Fires. Meehan again. Over the shoulder catch. And gets out of bounds to stop the clock. No, the official said it's still in, and he didn't get out of bounds, but the Bobcats take timeout on the over-the-shoulder catch. Pat Meehan from Danny Shirley, and good enough for a 11-yard gain and a 1st down inside the 40 at the 39. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 39. Shirley over center, wide receivers right. Kavanaugh in motion right. Handoff. Silko up the middle, and he gets about 3 yards and before he's brought down, and that was a little surprise when the Bobcats going for a score here to see a running play.
Well, Rex, I think that was sort of a decoy. They made it look like a pass. They were in a double wing formation with one back in the backfield, and they tried to spring him with a quick hitter up the middle.
Okay, same formation. This time Shirley rolls right. Looking, fires, complete to Kavanaugh. Short gain on the play. Brought down by the linebacker. Trusick on the stop. Check that. Feathers on the stop. And the timeout for the Bobcats. 8 at the Portage, 38-yard line.
Rex, I'm amazed that Portage only has 2 defensive backs in their secondary. You would think they'd be in a 3-deep formation.
Shirley fades back, fires, long, man open, incomplete. Ball intended for Pat Mann. It was, check out Greg Gordish on that, out on that pass. And they had the 3 wide receivers out. Jeff Gordish out. It would have been a tough catch, Hawk, but it was catchable. But it would have been taken a great catch. And we have 4th down and 8. And the punting team on the field.
Dave Cavanaugh is still limping a bit, but Dave is feisty. He's like a gum band. He's fine.
He's back out on the field for this play. And Dunlap in punt formation. And it's a fake. He rolls right. He fires. Intercepted.
It is intercepted.
Intercepted, but out of bounds.
That's not a bad call. There's only 53 seconds to go. The interception is equivalent to a short punt.
Well, Hawk, the last time the Bobcats faked a punt, backfired on them. That was up at Northern Cambria right before the half also. And it ended up resulting in a scoring play that put the Northern Cambria Colts in front of the Bobcats.
Yeah, we hope that there's no nightmare like that again.
But they are deep in their own territory with 53 seconds left and the ball at their own 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Mustang ball. Fumble. Quarterback falls on it. Hudak falls on the ball. Fumble on the snap exchange. And Hudak gets the ball back. I want to remind all your listeners that our halftime guest, Don Johnson, will be with us for a halftime interview. And along with our halftime show, Bob Della Posta and his fine Blairsville Bobcat Band. And we're going to have Don as our guest at the half, along with our halftime statistics. So please stay tuned.
Rex, the Mustangs have time for 1 play.
Clock running down, 17-16. 2nd down and long. And penalty flag on the play. Looked like Hudak was just going to down the ball anyway and let the clock run out. But before the snap, we have an illegal procedure penalty against Portage. So the 5-yard is marked off against Portage. And we'll have a 2nd down and 16 with 12 seconds left. We have a couple of scores here. At the half, or in the 2nd quarter, Laurel Highlands is leading Derry 7-6 after their final timeout with a 2nd and long, and I look for Portage to just down the ball here. And they do. And the clock is down to 8, 7, 6. Neither team takes a timeout. 2-1, 0, and that's the end of the first 0. We'll be back with our halftime guest, Don Johnson, after this commercial break. At the half, 10-0, and we'd like to thank Don once again, and we'll be back with our 2nd half kickoff after these messages.
2 winning teams are the Blairsville Bobcats and Blairsville Bilo. When you shop Bilo, it doesn't matter.
Both teams are on the field now. They're lining up in their kickoff formations. Blairsville will receive the opening kickoff of the 2nd half.
Okay, we're ready to go. And Blairsville receives John Silko. Picks it up about the 25-yard line, rolls to the left. He breaks a tackle, breaks another one, but doesn't get to the outside enough to get the angle. Kissel made the stop, and it'll be 1st and 10, Bobcat ball, just starting the 2nd half. Blairsville leading 10-0, and they'll take over on their 31-yard line.
Rex, the opening minutes of the 3rd quarter is important for both teams here. For Blairsville, it's important that they sustain their momentum and continue moving the ball. For Portage, they must stop the Bobcats and put some points on the board.
Okay, Shirley over center, high formation. Hand off to Silko. Silko gets back to the line of scrimmage, that's about all. Okay, Rick Botch on the stop, only a sophomore, number 84, and no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down, 10. We want to thank Don Johnson, who was our halftime guest. Next week, our halftime guest will be none other than Frank Harsh, fullback, running back for the Bobcats back in the middle 70s. A pass intended for Ricchini off his fingertips. Shirley was on target, but Ricchini dropped one of the few that he's dropped all season off.
Rex, the Mustangs are once again intent on stopping that Bobcat rushing game. And the irony of it all was that they were successful the first half with 40 yards. However, they've given up 99 yards over the through the air. This second half, they're in a 4-6 defense. There's only one safety man back there between the linebackers and his position with about a 15-yard gap.
Okay, Shirley back, 3rd and 10. He looks. He fires. Penalty flag on the play. Passes up and incomplete. Intended for Dave Cavanaugh. There was double coverage on the play. Kick on the coverage helped break it up. But we have a penalty flag, and it's going to be holding. Mark, well, we'll discuss the penalty, but the preliminary indication is a holding call against the Bobcats. It's refused, bringing up 4th down. 4th and 10 and a punting situation. Early in the 3rd quarter, 10-0 Bobcat lead over Portage.
Rex, that was an important series of downs for the Portage defense. Now they've held the Bobcats and they're in position to receive the ball and get good field position.
Okay, John Dunlap in punt formation. Good snap. Gets it off. It's a good one. Bounces once, takes the Bobcat bounce. Arnold finally picks it up. Tries the right side where Cavanaugh, along with Sobolski, pushes him out of bounds back at the 36-yard line of the Mustangs, where they'll have the ball 1st and 10.
Rex, that was a strange play. The Bobcat linemen were prepared for a rush, but Portage didn't rush. There was sort of a stalemate at the line of scrimmage, and Blairsville only seemed to have one person going downfield to cover the punt. But Portage, to Blairsville's advantage, failed to field the punt, and now the Mustangs find themselves on their own 35-yard line with the 1st and 10.
1st and 10, rolling right. Hudak looking, fires, intercepted. John Dunlap, second one of the night. He dove for the ball, got it as he's falling, and Blairsville will take over on the John Dunlap interception at the Portage 43-yard line. Big turnover for the Bobcats early in the 3rd quarter. John Dunlap on the interception. Second of the night. He had a 52-yard return on the first one. Got it down to the 9-yard line, but the offense bogged down and defense stiffened for Portage, and they came up with a field goal attempt that was wide. Then the Bobcats got the ball in the 2nd quarter, late in the 2nd quarter, and jumped on a fumble with Doug Pickard doing the honors. Got the ball at the 16-yard line, and again, the Bobcats could not get a 1st down, and John Dunlap this time split the uprights on the field goal from 29 yards out and up that advantage where we are now, 10-0. Bobcats lead, and there's a timeout here, a little mix-up on the sideline, and now we're back to play with the Bobcats 1st and 10 after the interception, 2nd of the night by John Dunlap. Shirley over center. Snap, handoff, John Dunlap, still on his feet, gets about 5.
Rex, once again, John Dunlap is doing it all tonight. Pardon the pun, but John Dunlap is Johnny on the spot.
Okay, another big game for John Dunlap. Senior tailback, linebacker, kicker, punter. Son of Dave and Kathy. Brett Sassong on the stop. We'll give him a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. Hand off to John Dunlap again, running hard over the right side. Down close to the 35-yard line. It'll be short of the sticks. Pickup of about 4. Butler on the tackle for the Mustangs. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 35.
Rex, the Bobcats seem determined on this particular series to keep the ball on the ground and hammer away at the Mustang tackles. where they're getting good blocks from Doug Pickard.
Third down, 2. Shirley over center. Hands off. Good, and Silko gets the first down, knocks over her linebacker, knocked him backwards, kept on churning, and good 5-yard hard running pickup by John Silko for the first down. The song on the top, on the tackle. Ran right over Trusik, the defensive back, and got the first down at the 30.
Rex, John has trotted over to the sideline. It looks like the coaching staff is going to give him a breather.
Okay, Ricky.
The new tailback is Ricky Dunlap.
Ricky Dunlap, but he's at the up position. Silko running a lot out of that tailback position a lot tonight, and he gets the pitch. No, it's Ricky Dunlap, and he breaks a tackle, and Silko missed a block on that one, but Ricky was cut over the line of scrimmage, and Serbon made the tackle. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Different formations, different plays every week, always coming up with something new. Now we have receiver split wide right. Shirley, delayed handoff. Ricky Dunlap up the middle, fighting, gets about 7 yards. Sasong on the stop along with Bentley. He gets down to inside the 25, down to about the 23, where it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Rex, all the Bobcat runners are running hard tonight. It's taken 2 and 3 and 4 Portage defensive players to knock them down.
And John Dunlap back in at tailback. Ricky comes out. Shirley over center, 3rd down, 3. Receiver split left. High formation. Handoff. John Silko, close to 1st down yardage. Trusik on the stop. Good surge by the left side of that offensive line, Hawk.
Yeah, that time in the I formation, the up back, instead of lining up directly in front of the tailback, moved about 2 yards to the left and got a good
Laurel Highlands. Oh, check that. Bell Vernon's leading Keystone Oaks 21-0. Laurel Highlands on a 101-yard interception leading Derry 13-6. 1st and 10. Shirley fades right. Look, there he is. Kavanaugh wide open, and the defensive back just knocked it away at the last second. Arnold made the recovery, and Kavanaugh was open for a second. The pass was a little bit short. He had to wait for it, and Arnold made the defensive play in the end zone.
Rex Kavanaugh had his man beat, but Danny Shirley failed to get the ball there. The ball wobbled and did not get to David Kavanaugh with the velocity that it normally does.
Here's some other scores. Gateway 26, Latrobe 10 at the half, and Mount Pleasant and Greensburg are tied 0-0 at the half. 2nd down 10. Shirley rolls right. Hands off to Silko. He has the right end. He has the angle. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. Close to 1st down yardage. Kick finally made the stop. Good hard running by John Silko. And they signal enough for the 1st down for the Bobcats down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Rex, that time Silko veered off tackle and with some hard running picked up a very important 1st down for the Fighting Bobcats.
It's right at the 10, Hawk. 1st and goal at the 10. 5:55 left in the 3rd quarter. Blairsville up 10-0. Shirley over center. I formation. John Dunlap gets the call. It breaks down inside the 5. Sasong on the stop. Good hard running by John Dunlap. And once again, Hawk, as we've seen so far this year, the Blairsville offensive line in the 2nd half seems to just wear down the defensive line.
No question about it. Bob Anthony came through with a nice block there, and John cut back against the grain and picked up about 7 or 8 yards.
Okay, it's down at the 1-yard line where we have 2nd and goal at the 1. Full house backfield. Shirley over center. Gets the call, takes it himself, fumbles, but I think he's in the end zone, huh? He fumbled the ball, fell forward, now it's short. We're fortunate we got the ball back, but that offensive line surge made it seem like Shirley could have possibly fallen on the ball for a touchdown, but there is no gain on the play. And so Danny Shirley looking for a score here. Doesn't take advantage of the call, and we still have a 3rd down and inches, and perhaps we'll get it this time, huh?
Rex, it looks like Danny's tipping off that quarterback sneak because he moves his left leg back before he takes the snap.
John Dunlap gets the call and gets into the end zone from 1 yard out for the touchdown. 1 yard touchdown run. John Dunlap with 4:27 left in the 3rd quarter. The score is up to 16-0. Bobcats leading, and John Dunlap in to attempt the extra point out of Pat Meehan's hole.
Rex, this is definitely the John Dunlap show tonight.
He made the interception, got us the ball. Now he kicks the extra point, and it's blitzy up. No, flag on the play. The kick was true, but the flags flew, and there's no signal given as yet. And now the officials are discussing the call. They're counting players. Apparently somebody had we have offside refused against Portage. They're going to kick it again. So
the penalty must have occurred before the snap, Rex.
Okay.
So Blairsville had no choice in the decision.
Okay, Dunlap kicks it again. Ball's down, and it is no good. No good. In the 3rd quarter, Blairsville Bobcats 16, Portage Mustangs right here at the same site, Blairsville Memorial Stadium, next Friday night, the big one, United and Blairsville. John Dunlap to kick off. Trusik deep. Cargo gets the ball up the middle and gets back to about the 28-yard line where Joey Kolofsky makes the stop, along with Mark Swanson on that kickoff coverage team.
Rex, the tide of this game has turned completely in Blairsville's favor. Portage, I'm sure right now, is just emotionally crippled, and if they don't score a touchdown shortly, the Blairsville's going to knock one more in, and I think that'll be the coup de grace.
We have the 16-0 lead, and starting to wear them down, as we mentioned earlier, and Dudek over center, hands off. Trusik breaks one at the line of scrimmage and gets to about 7 yards. Sean Bentz finally makes the stop. Good gain on 1st down, good for 7 yards. 2nd down, 3. We have to mention that Bobcat defense that's done the job all year long. The defensive ends are Pickard and Ricchini. The defensive tackles, Sobolski and Sleesman. That's Vince. The middle guards, Joe Gibson. The linebackers are Dunlap, Bentz, and Lucas. The backs are Meehan, Sleesman, and Kavanaugh. 2nd down, 3. Man in motion right. Rolls right. Hands off. Trusik on a tackle, close to 1st down yardage. Joey Gibson, Sean Bentz, Dave Kavanaugh on the tackle. It's close enough for measurement. We'll pause for this commercial message. The lead. Don't worry, folks. Be happy. We have a 16-0 lead. And Servine up the middle. Stopped by Kavanaugh. Nice gain on the play. We haven't seen too much of Servine tonight, Hawk, and he had a big game in their first game this year.
Yes, every time he runs the ball hard. The Mustang coaching staff must have refueled this Mustang offense because they're looking sharp. They're moving the ball.
Okay, 12-yard pickup by Servine. The ball's in Bobcat territory at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Hudak over center. Rolls right. Hands off. Servine again. This time he stopped. Not much on that one. Pickard and Sobolski. Gain of 2. Gain of 2. Stopped by Pickard.
Rex will see what the Mustangs do this time. They've been moving the ball on the ground successfully during the last 4 plays, and now with 2nd down and long, we'll see if they go in the air.
Man in motion left. Hudak rolls left. Fires. Incomplete. Good rush. Trusick on the try there by the quarterback Hudak. And Ricchini was in there quickly in his face, and he had to get it off a little bit quicker than he wanted to. Incomplete. 3rd down, 8.
Rex, this has been another trademark of the Bobcat defense, the excellent pass rush that they've been getting not only from the outside people, Ricchini and Pickard, but also from the interior Bobcat line.
Defense doing the job. I formation. Hudak rolls right, hands off. Trusick on the carry. Serban, the big fullback, on the carry. It is Trusick. Okay, we were right the first time. And Jimmy Lucas from the middle linebacker position, along with Sobolski, makes the stop. Gain of 3. 4th down, 5. Are they going to go, Hawk?
I don't think so, Rex. The clock is ticking. It's down at 1. It's down to 1:27 and moving.
And they're down 16 to zip. They're going for it.
Perhaps they are.
4th down, 6. I formation, handoff. Trusick has the 1st down and more. He breaks the outside. Kavanaugh gets a hold of the shirt tail, and fortunately for us, and along with Sean Bench, Kavanaugh got the shirt tail, slowed him down. He had clear sailing in front of him, but good enough for the 1st down. So the 4th down play works. They picked up 12 yards, 1st and 10 at the Bobcat 33-yard line.
Evidently, Rex, the Mustang coaching staff didn't want to abort this sustained drive of the Mustangs and decided to go for it.
Okay, Jimmy Ricchini replaced by Joey Kalowski on the defensive line. Abbey didn't like something there, but now there's a hard hit. Trusick up the middle, not much. Sobolski's there, along with Vince Sleesman, Joe Gibson, Dave Cavanaugh, everybody in there on that tackle, and gain of 1. So we have 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bobcats up 16 zip on a moving clock, and Portage threatening. 2nd down, 9. Hudak fades, looks, rolls right, pointing, and decides to carry it, and that was the wrong decision, Hawk.
Rex, he didn't have much choice. The Mustangs only sent out 1 receiver, and he was well covered, so Hudak had no choice but to run with the ball.
Mustangs 0, and we'll pause for this.
Just like the Blairsville Bobcats have carved winning records the past few seasons.
3rd down, 12, Mustang ball on the Bobcat 33. Pass, complete, no, incomplete. It looked like he had it. The ball was a little behind him, and then it hit off the fingertips, and Mike kicked, missed the ball, and it fell incomplete. Joey Sleesman was there on the coverage, and it'll be 4th down, 12, and we have a Bobcat timeout on the 2nd play of the 4th quarter. So we'll put a 4th down, 12, 35-yard line. Portage threatening in Bobcat territory. Big 4th down play coming up, and Hudak fades. He looks. He fires screen out to the left. Trusick has it, but he's not going to get enough, folks. John Dunlap come up from the linebacking position and made the play. However, we have John Dunlap down. I think he has a cramp. He's holding that left leg, and we have an injured punt, and Ricky Dunlap into the Bobcat offensive tailback. So John gets a much-deserved rest. Ricky Dunlap bounces outside. He breaks the tackle. Trusick on this stop, but good pickup of about 4 or 5 yards by Ricky Dunlap. Good speed outside, Hawk.
Yeah. He's a sprinter on a track team. He can move, Rex.
Okay, gain of 4. We'll give him 2nd down, 6. I want to mention some of the Bobcat former players now playing college ball. Rex Pinos is up at IUP, and they're undefeated. They play Edinburgh tomorrow. We have Paul Emanuel and Tracy Williams at Clarion. Pat Emanuel is at Waynesburg. Brian Kunkelman's at Brown. Timmy Watkins is at Teal. Silko on the carry. Short gain on the play. Hutski, the middle guard. We haven't heard his name much, Hawk, lately, but he makes the stop there for no gain on Johnny Cookup.
Rex, at halftime, when I was milling through the crowd down there, I was talking to some of the fans, and in fact, the Tomcat was telling me that Hutski was hurt in the second quarter, and we just didn't see it.
Okay, we missed that one. He's back in here now, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. Shirley over center. And he fakes the handoff. Good fake. Kavanaugh's open. Has it! And down at the 22-yard line of the Mustang on the toss from Danny Shirley to Dave Kavanaugh. The long bomb hookup for a total of 40-yard pickup down to the Mustang 21-yard line, 1st and 10, 40-yard pass, Danny Shirley to Dave Kavanaugh, and they hit it off again.
Yeah, Rex, Kavanaugh has got the speed and the hands and the concentration to make those big plays.
Ricky Dunlap breaks to the outside, breaks the tackle. Another shirt sleeve tackle, Hawk. We're going to have to get some tearaway jerseys.
I'm sure Coach Stribus is going to be working on his tackling next week, Rex.
Okay, we have the tackle made after about a 6-yard gain. Arnold made the stop, and he just had a hold of the shirt tail, and now we have a timeout in the 4th quarter.
The Cats are breaking their huddle, and they're moving up to the ball.
2nd down 4, Shirley over center, I formation. Hand off to Ricky Dunlap. He breaks inside, breaks the tackle, gets down close to the 12. And it's going to be short of the sticks by about a yard. Feathers on the tackle. So gain of 3, 3rd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Once again, Rex, another very impressive display by the Bobcat offense. They're firing on all cylinders tonight. Inside, outside, they're completing passes and just doing everything that a good football team has to do to be a winner.
Okay, John Dunlap's okay. He's back in at tailback, and probably will get the call in this 3rd short yardage. He does. A little mix up in the handoff. He breaks the tackle and gets down to the 11. It's going to be close to the sticks. Good second effort by John Dunlap. Kissel made the tackle, and we've had a lot of measurements, but they're not going to measure. They say he's close enough to that 10-yard line that they don't need to move the sticks onto the field. And Ricky Dunlap back in. John comes in for the one play, and Beck picks up the big 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 11. Same situation as on the first drive when they can get a 1st down, not necessarily score the touchdown. 1st and 10 at the 11. And a pitch left. Ricky Dunlap. He gets outside. He breaks the tackle. And the pursuit is good by the Mustangs, and there's a loss of 4 on the play. Trusick finally brings them down. And we have a loss and a 2nd down and 14.
The cornerback made a big play for the Mustangs that time. He came right up as soon as he saw the pitch man receive the ball, and he stopped Ricky Dunlap in his tracks for about a 3-yard loss.
I think we're going to have to go up top for this score, Hawk. 2nd down and 13. 2nd down and 14 to go down at the 15-yard line. Shirley fades. Draw. Ricky Dunlap breaks outside, breaks the tackle, long left sideline, inside the 5. Sabine on the stop along with Bentley, and it's close to the 5-yard line where it'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 6.
That was an excellent call in that situation, Rex. That was the first time they ran the delayed draw all night. And this time it broke open for big yardage.
Okay, big third down play. Full house backfield.
That's 65. I thought that was Husky. It's not 65.
Shirley over center. Takes, drops. Bay being chased. He looks. There's a wide open. Oh! There wasn't anybody there but Pat Meehan, and it went right through his finger.
Sometimes those are the hardest passes to catch, Rex, when nobody's there.
You know what, Hawk? I'm gonna have to give him. I'm gonna have to say that ball was might have been lost in the lights. It was right up in the bank of lights on the far side of the field, and Meehan looked up, and I think he may have lost it. But anyway, fourth down, and Dunlap out, changing his shoe for the kick for the field goal. Pat Meehan is going to hold, and Dunlap has the shoe on. The line shifts over the ball, and we're going to have another field goal attempt by John Dunlap. He already has one tonight. And it's ball's down. He kicks it. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. The ball's live, and Portage man picks it up, and a little breakdown in the offensive line there, Hawk. But Portage, the man, jumps on the ball, and Portage will take over. Kissel on the block. And the Mustangs take over on the blocked field goal attempt from the 16-yard line, and the ball is on the 15, so it'll be 1st and 10. So John Dunlap's 1 for 3 on the field goal department tonight, and no fault of his on that one, though. The line was in it and blocked the kick. So we stay at 16-0. Mustang ball. Hudak rolls right, hands off. Serban. Check that Trusick on the carry. Joey Kolosky, along with Danny Pickard. Check that Doug Pickard and Joe Gibson. 1-yard pickup. 2nd down, 9. Fourth quarter, 6 minutes left. Bobcats up 16-0 here on Wink FM. Hudak rolls. Sack. Jimmy Ricchini in on the quarterback. I think he got a little dressing down, Hawk, on the sideline. He got pulled on one play, and Jimmy's showing a little more intensity on defense now.
Yeah, I'm sure he was given some encouraging words from the sideline, Rex.
Anyway, we got a 8-yard loss on the sack. Jimmy Ricchini, big play on defense, and now it's 3rd down, 20, back at the 7.
Rex, the Cats are playing with reckless abandon now. They know that Portage has to throw the ball on almost every play, and they're coming.
Okay, 3rd and long. Hudak barks the signals. He hands off, and it's open on the right side where break a couple broken tackles. Trusick still on his feet, and finally Meehan on the tackle, along with Kavanaugh from the safety position. And a good pickup about 14 yards, but it's still 6-7 yards short of the sticks, where it'll be 4th down for the Mustangs and a punting
Rex, you have to admire the Mustang running backs. Trusick and Sherbine, they're running hard, even though they're on the short end of a 16-0 score.
Hawk, I don't know. I think they're going for it here. The ball's on their own 18-yard line, and they're of course, they're down 16-0. A little over 4 minutes left, and they're going for it. 4th down, and this could be the last play for the Mustang. And good rush by Jim Ricchini. The ball falls incomplete, and the Bobcats are going to take over in deep in Portage territory on the 4th down attempt, which goes incomplete. With
Rex, a gentleman's gesture by Jim Ricchini. He knocked Hudak to the ground, but he helped pick him up.
Okay, Jimmy was in there for the 2nd time in this series, in on the quarterback, and the Bobcats take over 1st and 10 at the Mustang 18-yard line. Shirley over center. Silko, Ricky Dunlap in the backfield. Ricky Dunlap gets the call, breaks the tackle, and gets back. Look, late. We got a late flag, or was that a spot? Kissel tried to steal the ball away.
Face mask against Portage, right?
We got a face mask against the Mustangs. Bentley picked up the ball and started running with it, but apparently somebody got their fingers in where it didn't belong, and they had a no gain stop on that play, but frustrated Portage down 16 to zip. Somebody got a hand on the face mask, and we're going to mark it off against the Mustangs.
Rex, I don't think the Bobcat staff wants to take any chances on John getting hurt any worse than he is. And Ricky Dunlap's in there and doing a fine job and getting some valuable playing time.
Okay, we have a automatic first down on the face mask. And we have a first and goal at the 8. Joe Kolosky in the backfield along with Ricky Dunlap. Shirley still at quarterback. Receivers split wide. Rolling left, hands off to Ricky. Ricky inside, fights. Inside about the 7-8 yard line, I guess it is. Turbine on the stop with Dave Cavanaugh coming out of the ball game. It's a nice stand. Jeff Gordish in for Cavanaugh. He plays all the time too. Cavanaugh, the starter, flanker, and the defensive safety man. He gets a nice rest and a nice round of applause. So we have second down and goal at the 9. Shirley. Hand off Ricky Dunlap inside, fighting inside, down about the 6 yard line. Bolton on the stop for the Mustangs. So we're down to 3 minutes on a moving clock. And the Bobcats are going to end up with a 4-0 record after this game with a 16-0 lead and driving for another score.
No question about it, Rex. This game is academic. This is going to be a Bobcat win, probably another shutout.
Okay, we have a timeout, Portage, and we'll pause for this message. Time guest next week. Blairsville breaks the huddle. Third and goal at the 3. Full house backfield. Shirley rolls right. He's going to run for it. He's going to
score.
Make it from 3 yards out. Danny Shirley on the rollout to right for the Bobcats touchdown with 2:37 left in the ball game. Danny Shirley scores on the 3-yard rollout and ups the margin to 22-0. John Dunlap in to attempt the extra point.
Rex, the celebration is on. The cheerleaders are dozy-doing, and the band is playing a fight song.
Okay, Dunlap in to attempt the kick. It's down, it's up, and it's wide to the right.
Perhaps the slight injury is...
Low or pay more.
Back at Blairsville Memorial Stadium, the Bobcats have a 22-0 lead, and John Dunlap kicks off with 2:37 remaining in the game. Trucy gets it up the middle. Willie Hauser on the tackle at the, along with Joe Kolosky at the 32-yard line, along with Mark Swanson. And we have timeout, Portage, and we'll pause for the next round of applause, shutting out the Portage Mustangs so far in this ball game, and we'll see if the second team defense can preserve this shutout with 2:29 remaining in the ball game.
Rex, if they don't, they may never play again.
Okay, Manfredi in on defense along with Gordish. Okay, the play is to the halfback, who gets nothing. Cargo on the carry, and he's stopped by Mike Jamison, defensive end, underclassman. And there's a loss of a yard on the play. Sebring in there on defense. Jeff Gordish. Mark Swanson in at the linebacker. Eric Williams at the defensive back. Pitch left. He ran into a Bobcat defensive lineman, number 72, and that is Pete Fisher, the sophomore, and another loss on the play. So Lenhart's in there, along with Unkerfer, Cavalier, safety. Keith McDowell's in there, so we have a 3-yard loss. It's 3rd and 15 at the 28.
Excellent play, Rex, by linebacker Fisher. He smelled out the play and shot up into the backfield and made the tackle.
Okay, to Portage's credit, they have some substitutes in the ball game too. The new quarterback, number 13, in there. He hands off and not too much up the middle, maybe 3 yards, and stopped by the middle of the Bobcat defensive line. Cargo on the carry. Manfredi on the stop as Sean Huff is the quarterback now for Portage with 40 seconds remaining in the ball game. Bobcats up 22-0.
Everybody's getting a taste of the action, Rex. I don't think anybody hasn't played yet.
3 substitutions by both teams now with the time running down, and the Bobcats having the win well in hand. Stay tuned for our post-game show where we'll have some statistics and pre-game, the post-game wrap-up. Delay of game penalty against Portage with 19 seconds left, and it's just a matter of counting it down. So the big showdown next week with United is the big rivalry. These two teams have gone head-to-head the last few years with mixed results. Cargo on the right side. The whistle blows. He's still on his feet, but his forward progress has stopped, and Eric Williams and Jameson made the stop, and there is that was a 4th down play, I guess, huh? 4th down play, the ball goes over to the Bobcats. I'm sure they'll just sit on it here, Hawk. No use rubbing it in.
I believe you're correct, Rex.
And the clock winds down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. The Portage Mustangs tonight. That's the final score. The Blairsville Bobcats.
Better every week. I saw Frank Kravetsky here during halftime, Rex, and I was talking to him, and I'm sure he's